Hey man, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to another video, man. Welcome back to another NBA prediction video. Here to give you guys my thoughts and opinion on today's two top games, which is the Pistons at the Hornets and Cavaliers at Denver Nuggets today. Two great games, a good slate overall. So let's get straight to it, y'all. Let me share my screen for y'all boys. And before we get into that, the last play I did post here on the YouTube channel was Saturday. Didn't have a free play yesterday because it was just strictly a premium play for the NFL for my premium members, which we cashed, but we're going to get into that. Play that I posted here on Saturday on the YouTube channel was Wisconsin plus 5.5. I know a lot of you guys cashed with me on that, so congratulations if you did. Wisconsin plus 5.5. Send the winning ticket to the free Telegram, which if you're not in the free Telegram, I don't know why you're not in it. It's completely free. I send out free plays on here. When I don't have time to post free YouTube plays, I still send out free plays to the free Telegram. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure y'all making some money with us. So Wisconsin plus 5.5 cashed. That was the last free play that I posted on YouTube. Then yesterday sent out this, which was the premium play that we had on the NFL. We're currently 17-1. That morning I also gave out a college bet which cashed 18-1, and then Seattle minus 4.5, baby. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Yep, yes sir. Seattle minus 4.5, easy fucking money. Easiest money you would have made for $20. Y'all spent $20 on Chipotle, on bullshit food, on snacks. Y'all could have made some money with them $20. Y'all could have invested them $20 on Seattle minus 4.5. I'm telling y'all, easy fucking money, y'all. Easiest money y'all would have made. But enough with that, y'all. Enough with that. That was a premium play. This was posted in the free Telegram. If you're not in the free Telegram, join the free Telegram. It's free, and I'll be giving out free plays on there. But on the premium side, we've been cooking shit up. The premium plays for the link will be down below. I know premium isn't for everybody. Not everybody's willing to invest, for a bigger outcome, and that's completely fine. Which, if you're new, stick with these free play videos, and you'll eventually end up in premium. Because all we do is win over here. We're 19-1. Do what you want to do with that information, but let's get straight to these plays, man. 19-1. We going crazy right now. So starting it off first with the Detroit Pistons at the Hornets. A great game. Two teams that have been going crazy. Hornets have recently been. Don't let this record right here fool y'all. 25-28. They're a way better team than 25-28. I can promise you that. I've seen them play. The hot streaks that they've been going on is absolutely insane. They just went on a 9-game win streak, and this is the first time they did it since what? I believe the commentator said 1980 something, some shit like that. Excuse me, which is absolutely crazy. And then we already know Detroit, one of the best teams in the NBA, which is record of 38-13. I mean, going absolutely crazy. Away, they have a good record. At home, they have a good record. No matter where they're playing high-level basketball, which I love. Detroit currently, last couple games, 7-3. They've been picking it up because they were on a win, lose. They lost to the Wizards before facing New York. And a lot of people were like, oh yeah, New York is about to fry them next game. No. We were on the Detroit Pistons in that game, which I posted a free play about the Pistons and the New York Knicks on this exact YouTube channel, which if you're not subscribed, subscribe. We're at 117 subscribers. We're trying to get to 200 before the end of the month. So I appreciate y'all boys that have been subscribing, because I've been peeping y'all. But yeah, man. So two teams that have been playing really good, really tough basketball. Y'all know first thing I like to do is look at where the line opened up at. And I don't know why we're on the Cavs and Nuggets first, but let's go here. Line opened up as Detroit -2 favorite, went up to -2.5. I agree with it because a lot of the bets and money been going to the Detroit Pistons. So a lot of times Vegas will either move that line up or down. They have to do either one. If it would have went down to -1, it would have been a red flag because that's called reverse line movement. But the fact that it went up is respectable. Vegas is respecting the Detroit Pistons. That's letting us know. So back to the stats that matter. Y'all know how I keep my notebook with me. Y'all know this is the notebook that has on a 19-1 run. Hey man. And another thing, before I give y'all this free play, I do not bet every free play I fucking post on YouTube. I want you to know that. That's why I tell you guys to join the free Telegram. Because in the free Telegram is where I post the official free play. I'm going to post a bunch of free plays on YouTube because I want to help y'all. I want to give y'all my way of thinking about the game. But I'm not betting every fucking game. I'll tell you that much. The games that I'm personally betting are on the premium side. On the Telegram, I'll give you guys a free play that should have been on premium but didn't really make it. But we've been cashing on premium side. That's where just know I'm putting big money, my personal big money on those type of plays. That's why you guys should join premium and the free Telegram. So back to this. Looking at the stats that matter, Detroit leads in basically almost every stat that matters. The only thing that the Hornets lead in is their better rebounding team currently. They're rebounding the ball a little better. But other than that, Detroit is playing the better defense, scoring the ball a little more over the last couple games. And one thing that really stood out to me that gave me the conclusion to this game is the turnover battle. Detroit takes care of the ball way better and makes the other team turn over the ball way better, which y'all know how I feel about turnovers. If you're turning the ball over, you're giving the other team more chances to score, which occasionally leads to the other team winning. You know what I'm saying? Turnovers is a really big thing. Now, like I said, Hornets are rebounding better. Not by a big margin, but they're rebounding better, most importantly. But the turnover battle is not even close, which is what stood out to me. Then the line moving up a little bit in favor of Detroit also stood out to me. So I'm liking Detroit here. I'm liking Detroit in this matchup. I like Detroit on the money line. Yeah, it's a little juicy. The -2.5 is still a little risky because they're playing a Hornets team that's hot. I mean, we're talking about a team that's 9-1. Hasn't lost since January 21st on my birthday, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about a hot Hornets team. So we're going for the streak breaker today. We're going for the streak breaker. I know some of the public loves the Hornets tonight at home, but I'm not buying it, y'all. I'm not buying it. I'm going with one of the best teams in the NBA, Detroit, to take down the Hornets at home. Detroit is favored for a good reason, and I agree with Vegas' line today. I'm going with Detroit on the money line for this particular game. Now, getting into the Denver Nuggets, and hold on, let me flip the script on y'all boys real quick. Getting into the Cleveland and Nuggets game. Another great game. Let's change this up a little bit. Let's get into that game. Another good game. Both teams playing pretty good over the last stretch. Both teams dealing with injuries is something that stood out to me right away. Jokic is probable, so he's most likely going to play. But Jamal Murray is questionable. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Evan Mobley is out, which is a key piece for them. A guy that leads in rebounds. A guy that drops 16 to 15 points a game. A guy that plays great defense in the inside. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're facing a guy like Jokic, it's important to have someone that can guard down low. Because when Jared Allen goes to the bench, who's going to stop him? I don't think anybody is. I don't think anybody can, and the NBA can stop him right now. So, something to look at. But I like this game a little more if the injuries clear up a little. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I was looking at the stats that matter. I was looking at the stats overall. And to be completely honest, the Cavs dominate in mostly everything. Besides offensive rebounding and defensive rebound, which are key stats that I like to look at. In the turnover battle, it's pretty close. But the key stats, the Nuggets have the edge. But just stats in general, looking at the stats in general, points per game, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, Cleveland actually dominates in those in that occasion on those percentages. But you also got to look at, if you're going to look at the last couple games, you also got to look at the competition that Cleveland is playing. Cleveland, the last 3 games, have faced Sacramento, the Clippers, and Portland. Those are 3 teams that are not in the playoff race. They're just not. On the other hand, Denver has faced the Pistons, one of the best teams in the NBA. New York, the first team in the East. The Pistons are just behind the Knicks in the East. 2 of the best teams. And then, the Bulls, which is a whack team. But they took care of business at the end of the day. They covered the spread and they won by 16. Which is huge. You know what I'm saying? So, in this case, I got to be honest with y'all. This is a case where stats go out the window for me. And I like Denver in this game. I like the underdog at home, at the crib. One of the best players in the NBA. Arguably the best player in the NBA, Jokic. No Evan Mobley on the other side. I feel like Jokic has a big game today. I like Denver. I like Denver at the +2. Right now, they're currently +1. I'll buy it up to +2.5. I don't see this being a game where Cleveland wins by 3 or more. I don't even think they win this game. I honestly think Denver has a good chance to win it outright as an underdog. So I'll take the +2.5 in my back pocket with Denver, y'all. These are the 2 games that I love. Let me unshare my screen for y'all boys so I can talk to y'all a little more clearly. These are the 2 games that I love for today. Am I betting both of them? I have no idea if I am. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. That's why you guys want to make sure that you guys are in the free Telegram. Get in the free Telegram because the official free play will be posted on there. I'm not betting both of these games. Maybe on the premium side will definitely be betting both of these games. I'll let you know that right now. But on the free Telegram, I'm giving out one free play. Maybe it's one of these two games. Maybe it's a whole nother play. Maybe it's in the NHL. I don't know. But you guys want to make sure. Hold on. Let me show y'all my premium real quick. My fault. I know that. Yeah, hold on. I know y'all trying to get out of here, but let me show you my premium real quick. That way. All right, first making me log in. All right, but let's go right here. So we have $25 for the weekend premium. I promise y'all gonna make that back. If y'all don't make 25 in the week, y'all get a refund. Y'all know that, right? So it's a win-win for everybody. Then we have 75 for the monthly pass. I have more serious clients in here. More of my serious clients, like long-term clients, people that have been paying me for a year now. I really started this last year, so people that have been with me for like a year are mostly in the monthly pass. Now the weekly pass is more for the new people. You know, maybe you, if you're watching this video and you're new, that's your lane. But enough with that, y'all. Y'all want to make sure y'all in premium or at least in the free Telegram. The free Telegram is going to get a free play almost every single day. The premium is where I bet my big money plays. I'm talking about $500 plays, $1,000 plays that I put money on myself. 3 to 4 plays on there daily. So we don't cook up. We're 19-1. Like I said, do what you want to do with that information. Hey, man, let's continue to cook up. And if you're new, I appreciate y'all boys for watching all the way through. If you did, if you watched this all the way through, comment number 3, and I'm gonna give you a free promo code to the week pass. Word. That's my way of showing you guys I appreciate y'all for watching all the way through. First 2 people to comment number 3 is gonna get a free pass for the weekly premium pass. Get all my premium plays for free for the whole week, and it's Monday, so y'all got the whole week. I'm talking about free plays. So without being said, you gotta be subscribed though. Make sure y'all subscribe. Subscribe. We're at 117 subscribers, trying to get to 200 by the end of the month. Appreciate y'all boys for watching all the way through. Let's make some money today, y'all.